Welcome to Balls and Banter, Season 2, Episode 3. I knew you thought I wasn't coming back, but look at this now. My goodness. Anyways, guys, to get straight to the point, I'm joined with another two of my friends over here. I'm going to give them a chance to introduce themselves. But I think as well, before you do that, you can kind of guess what the episode is about, but I'll let you know afterwards. Broer, how's it going?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, and you? Can you just introduce yourself to the viewers?
Leseja, Raymond from Atlanta, NBA fan, late nights, AMs. Yeah, that's how my family and my friends know me. Staying up late night, watching the playoffs.
I just hope you're staying up late at night to watch the playoffs, and there's nothing else going on. But we'll leave that alone.
We do. My boy, how's it? How's it, everyone? It's your boy, Alistair Dave Jimakulangan, otherwise better known as D-Mac. Lifelong Miami Heat fan. Ripping the OG right now. Udonis Haslam.
That's a man of culture, right? They're wearing the 40, not the number 3. But yeah, I respect that.
It's okay. I could have worn that jersey, but you know what? Just for today's episode, I had to go.
Did you find him hang it up?
I think so. Yeah. He
Oh, please, God, he did, bro. Because someone hoyed him a lob, and he thought it was still Lob City, and he tried to jump, and the OG just slipped, and I was just like, God damn, OG, like. Go with yours and Jimmy's business venture for the coffee or something, bro, because damn.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, guys, this is Season 2, Episode 3. It's the NBA episode. We're going to chop it up, obviously, with the upcoming NBA season, what's been going on. And I think there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment, and it's probably the perfect time just before the NBA starts up and we get cooking again. So yeah, man, guys, just to start it off, man, obviously the upcoming NBA season, there's going to be quite a few changes in terms of the format, obviously the players to watch and that kind of stuff. So I think obviously if we can just start off in terms of what do you think is going to happen in terms of the winners of the upcoming NBA season? Who do you think the teams to watch out for are going to be? And obviously, man, who do you think is going to be the player to watch for this season, man? Start off with you, Lesecha, bro.
There's one name that's exciting me at the moment. AR-15. Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves.
Bro, that's such a left field pick, bro.
Left field.
You went that direction. Okay.
Everyone, I don't know why everyone's hating on Austin. Like that guy is a proper player.
We're not hating on him, but he's not there yet. But there's a reason a player gets like 80 more. Like, he's good.
Exactly.
I'm not
to watch. Most excited to watch.
Okay, fair enough.
Is Austin Reeves.
Fair enough.
He's getting USA FIBA. He was probably the second best after Anthony Edwards.
Correct.
True.
So that's a proper player. Also, his background, from where he's coming from, undrafted.
You see, that's the thing, but I think people fall in love with his story more so than his talent. And his talent is already no, wait, let me say. His talent is high. But his story just as like, what do they say, the cream of the crop. It adds that extra spice.
His talent is high and he's coming.
Yes.
He's coming.
He deserves everything he's gotten. But for me, bruh, he's not even a top 20 player yet.
Oh, no, I'm not saying he is.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying he is.
Thank you, but yeah, Austin Reeves, dog, man, you're doing some crazy shit for a white boy, bro.
That's what
God
I'm
damn.
excited about for
God
this
damn.
season, among other things.
Okay, yeah, and yourself, Mac, who do you think is your player to watch for the upcoming NBA season? And is there anything in particular you're actually like looking forward to?
I think this one is probably a staple, but Wembanyama.
Oh, Big Vic.
We can't forget the Frenchman there. I think of all the number one picks over the years, I think he's been dubbed
Most exciting since Brown.
So I think he's definitely going to do some damage. I think in the off season he already had dinners with Spurs legends,
Tim
Duncan and them. So I think with that mentorship background, they're gonna do some damage. But I don't think they will yet push up to playoffs. I think they're still kind of at the bottom right now. They're in the building phase. So I think on his side, he's gonna come up. A person, I know this might also be a little bit left, but
Before you go, just on what's the long Victor Wembanyama?
yeah.
How much do you think it's averaging? Just pick it. Just points.
Boys,
First season. Yeah.
19 to 22 a
Yeah.
game.
Ooh, 19 to 22. Okay,
19 to 22 a game. Easy.
Mac?
easy. Now I think his lowest would probably be a 15. And then
That's
they-
too low for me, bro. No ways. Wemby, 7 foot, jump shot, handle like a point.
This is what I'm saying.
But he got blocked on one of the games, I think Charlotte, in the Summer League.
Yes.
So I think it's gonna take him. He's gonna start off there. Then he's gonna start averaging up in your low 20s.
Can I say something about Wemby? Because obviously, like Wemby is 7 foot, and we know the history of 7 footers and how their bodies can do. So you
Crazy handle.
crazy handle, but also just their body. So if you look at Kristaps, he was 7 foot.
Yeah.
Look where he is now. But also with, I think it's Chet Holmgren, who was probably like second or third in the previous draft.
Yes.
Man's got some weird injury. I don't know what it was for his knee.
He was out for the rest of the season.
Took him out for the whole season, bro. So with guys like that who are uber talented, but you can see also the focus is there. You just pray that they're blessed with good health as well, just based on their body structure and nothing more, bro.
He
Because
needs meat, though. That's it.
yeah, man,
I
bro.
think that's what they're working on now.
See, the meat now is gonna go now here to say, I don't know if you saw Zion Williamson.
Oh.
There's no drama there.
Let's not go with agents.
Yo.
Let's stick it to everything. Stick it to the ball on the court, not in the
wait.
sheets. But
Thank you.
he's recently released like pictures of him
He's cutting.
working out. He's cutting.
He's cutting. He's cutting.
So I think, provided that he stays healthy, stays out of whatever drama, I think he can be a force to reckon with. Because I remember the season where he initially was injured and he came back mid-season. They already put him in contention for Rookie of the Year. I think that time Ja won. Naturally
Understandably so.
Understandably so. But one did. What?
Sorry, you were saying?
John Wick. I'm thinking now, a fully healthy Zion, focused, he can do damage. But I don't think he's going to stay in New Orleans.
He's not.
I think for his sake,
Big market.
potentially, I think they're going to have to see how he does in the first half of the season. And I think if he just plays consistently, the market will definitely want him. And I guess also for PR, New Orleans would probably want to do away with him there.
But now, doesn't that mess up New Orleans? Because New Orleans finally had developed a team, bro, which was contending for the playoffs, and people were scared, bro,
Yes.
to go into that smoothie arena, whatever it's called, bro, there in New Orleans, bro. But people were scared to go there, bro.
They were building something.
And it hadn't been like that since, I think, they had the Twin Towers and Anthony Davis and Boogie Cousins
Because, yes.
when they were cooking there.
Yes.
So now, all of a sudden, bro, if they finally get rid of Zion, obviously because of his off-the-court issues, bro, but when you look at strictly the talent, bro, I'm demanding the whole house, bro. 2 All-Stars if I'm getting rid of Zion. I don't care how many issues he's got, bro.
You're
up
not
to-
getting 2 All-Stars.
no ways, bro. Zion,
Firstly, that guy hasn't been playing.
yes,
Secondly, PR.
Yes.
Everything is against him.
but bro, when has PR ever stopped talent? People forgave Mike Tyson,
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman was Dennis Rodman since. There was no surprise. You get me? With people like your Ja, your Zion, everyone is surprised. Like, okay, we did not expect that. We gave you a
But-
Nike deal. We gave you this.
But can-
we were expecting a good boy vibes or whatever that is. But you know,
But can we say this? Zion's and Ja's issues are totally different, right?
I feel like
They are.
No,
honestly-
they are.
Okay, they are different. Ja maybe worse.
It is not maybe. It definitely is.
He
And
probably
with
could have gotten suspended for even longer. I think Adam Silver was very, very
It's what 25 games.
really 25. That time Malice at the Palace.
Yeah, 25 games.
Wallace, I don't know how long he got suspended for, but exactly.
Was it
bro.
for Ganzo?
No, he got into a fight. So someone, actually, it was a middle world piece for the Malice in the Palace, né?
Yeah.
When like something like a fight or something broke out on the court. Then the guy was in like his Wusa phase, whatever. So like he literally was counting like to 1 to 10 or something like that, and was chilling on like the scorekeeper's like table. Then I think a fan threw a bottle of like water or something. Bolted all the way up there and wanted to knock that man, bro. Can you imagine if an NBA star runs up to you? Bro, you will freeze like this. I don't care who you are, bro. And that man deserved to get clapped if he got clapped, if not more, bro. But yeah, man, for that was like probably one of the ugliest scenarios or situations I remember from the NBA. So with Ja doing all the stuff he's doing on the side, hey, bro, that stuff is bad. Zion, it's almost like Zion, they got to sit you down. And I think some of the older players got to sit you down and be like, dude, you're making this much money. You are a young man in this situation. You know where you come from. Focus now. Because the talent is crazy. But yeah, man, if we can move on to the next thing. Obviously, what I was saying with the upcoming NBA season, bit of a change. Adam Silver decided to finally adopt what they call soccer has done and put in an in-season tournament. So obviously the NBA in-season tournament, they explained it's going to be like in certain weeks in the NBA season, and then depending on how many games you win in that, you qualify for the knockout stages, maybe semifinals and finals and all of that. I just wanted to say, do you think this thing will actually take off in the NBA, considering how much they value the Bill O'Brien trophy, the NBA actual season trophy? And also, if it does, who do you think actually has the best chance to win that tournament? Because that's more like a college basketball kind of tournament. One and done, bro. So do you guys actually think it'll take off in the NBA? In America, I mean.
This is what I think when I saw it. This is what I thought. The location of it. I'm thinking the headline. Everyone is going to want to go to Vegas.
Yeah.
So for me, that's the most exciting part about it so far, because we haven't seen that model in the NBA. So everyone doesn't know how it's going to work. But for now, what we can say, everyone, those 4 teams, everyone's going to want to be part of those 4 teams to go to Vegas.
And definitely, I think the one thing the NBA has nailed from All-Star Week, Summer League, is the entertainment aspect, bro. When they got flipping Drake and Kevin Hart to introduce at the All-Star break, that was different because it's like, they're putting in culture now, bro.
Exactly.
They got eyes on this stuff. So I definitely agree in terms of like in Vegas, it's going to happen. Hopefully people don't get distracted and they remember why they're going to Vegas. But
And
yeah.
you know what it actually plays to? Someone wants a team in Vegas. Braun wants a team in Vegas.
Expansion talks.
Expansion talks.
Ooh.
Braun wants a team in Vegas.
But
So
there's a
it
subtle
plays-
agenda here.
I don't think so.
Sure.
I don't think so. But it plays to his advantage.
But it's difficult to expand in the NBA, bro. Like those guys don't allow expansion easy because also like what is it now? 30 teams, right?
Yes, then it's on.
So if you're gonna expand, you can't expand with one team. Obviously, it doesn't make sense logistically.
But let's
Or you're gonna take a team from a current market and move it to Vegas. Because that's another story. People get touched there. It's like, hey, moving Chiefs to freaking Durban all of a sudden. Yes, the Zulus love cheese, but my goodness, bro. So if you're going to take one of the current markets, bro, they're not going to be too happy. They probably have too many teams in LA. So they could probably take one of those, take the Clippers. But,
You want to take the better the better LA team? No.
oh!
facts.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm a Braun fan, but facts at the moment.
Lakers fans are Delulu. I'm sorry to say this, man.
Delulu is the Salulu, bro. When was the last time Clippers won a champion? Never. When was the last time Clippers won an NBA final? Never.
Fair.
Thank you. Not even a Lakers fan, and I'm defending them. But yeah, Mac, do you think like this NBA in-season tournament is actually something which is a gold mine for the NBA?
Oh, definitely. I think with the fact that they're having the venue in Las Vegas, I know the bookies are definitely going to have a ball there. Let's hope that there's no match fixing that goes on.
Yeah.
But I think it's something new because if you think about it, look, not to say that the 82 game format is boring or anything. I think it's a little bit too much, to be quite honest. But I think just for that bit of a change, I think GMs might maybe treat it as a way of maybe letting their bench maybe get more game time. If I'm not mistaken, I did do a bit of background to see that if teams do progress from the group stages into the knockouts, I think it's one game knockout. There is cash prize that gets added on. So I think having that added incentive for the players and the teams is going to opt them to play well in this. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the games that they actually play in this in-season tournament is going to count towards
The actual regular season.
The
regular
group
season.
season. That's
Yeah.
our first 4 games, the ones
Yes.
in November. Yeah.
Yes.
Those 4 games, yeah.
So I think it's in their best interest to take this thing seriously. And I mean, hey, look, maybe one could argue that they're trying to bring the young FA or Carabao Cup format into the NBA.
It's been working words. Why
You
not?
know,
BP Picasso, man.
But I think it's also another way, to attract new fans.
Definitely.
Especially the fact that a lot of the hype has just been, okay, what are the Christmas games coming up? But I think, if I'm not mistaken, this in-season tournament is going to take place like from November into December. So it's going to build up that hype that, okay, after Vegas, now it's the Christmas games. So I think it'll be quite interesting. But I think there will be a little bit of, I don't want to say backlash, but uncertainty, for those diehard fans. I'm like, what is this? Why are we trying to adopt something that's being done?
Change.
Change. But I think give it time. And I think as well, it gives also an opportunity for teams that we'd say are not necessarily championship caliber to maybe cop some gold on the side.
I think with time it'll definitely get more stand. I think it's a pretty decent idea.
Yeah.
I don't know why the Americans are so resistant to this model in terms of a cup. Like obviously they've done it in their soccer leagues. The NFL they don't do it. Baseball they don't. But this is something which works all around the globe.
Correct.
And different sports do this. So I don't know why they're so resistant to change. And it's always, yes, 82 games. The only thing that matters is All-Star break. And if you make, obviously, the all-NBA teams and all of that. No, there's this new model. Sometimes you need to disrupt to actually take the NBA to the next level. And from that, you never know what can actually come from that. So for me, like, it's a no-brainer. And Adam Silver, thumbs up on this one, bro. Very smart man. All right. Then I think getting into a topic, player power. And how much power players command in the NBA. So obviously we've seen the recent Giannis reports. He signed a Supermax, what is it, like 2 years ago for what, like 260? 5 years, something crazy like that. And yeah, obviously that's one of the richest contracts because that's like what, $250 million, bro, to play sports. Super talented, deserves it, but just like to play a sport. Yeah, man, flipping audit, bro. Goodness gracious. Gonna start my own project, Giannis, I swear, bro. No ways, no ways.
Project Brian. If you're watching. If you're watching.
Exactly.
Help us. Struggling here.
Hey, don't say that, please. Hey. But yeah, just saying, in terms of that, do you think it's good for players to have this much command in terms of Giannis? So Giannis, the backstory obviously is he signed this big contract. He's still probably like in the middle of his contract, and he's saying he's eligible for a re-up, I think, for about 2-3 years after like a certain date. I think it's the 11th of September or something like that, something weird like that. And he's like, he can re-up on that. So that from that he can sign a bigger contract. Do you think it's a good thing that a player who's literally just signed his most recent contract can now all of a sudden re-up for more money and can tell the team to say, listen, if you guys don't make these certain moves, I'm not going to sign. And then obviously, like, he'll stay this year because he's in his contract. He'll play hard, probably. But once it starts running down now, in the NBA they say this causes disruption, player demands a trade and all of that. Is that now where the Bucks are like, sheesh, now, do we need to capitalize on this guy's value before he's actually, like, leaves? Is it almost a thing of rather pull the trigger one day too early than a day too late?
Sure. I think I'll jump on this one here. It's a tough one because I think, yes, for a player to be able to have such bargaining power, for their benefit, obviously different circumstances, I guess, with his situation, wanting to make sure that his brothers are secure, which is great in that
But they're
sense.
very secure, Mac.
Sure.
They're very secure, Mac.
Via him.
Via him,
Yeah.
they're very secure.
He got enough back.
Exactly. Yeah. But I think at the end of the day as well, the teams also have to benefit from it. For me, I would rather, to be quite honest, no disrespect to the other Antetokounmpo brothers, but man, you can't just say sign my brothers, but they're not going to have as much of an impact as Giannis. They gotta come to the floor as well. Obviously, they'll be role players, but we need to be effective role players. Don't just be riding the bench there, filling up a spot because my brother here is securing the bag for me. So I think there has to be a balance in which, okay, we can meet these demands for you, but this is what we also expect of you. So with that, I would expect the Bucks to say, listen, we need to be able to contend for a title again.
I think that's his biggest concern with the signing. He's saying that if we're not going to be in a position to contend for the title, I'm not going to sign.
Yeah, because I think Drew is going to be a free agent. So
Yeah.
he's like the first domino that needs to fall is you guys sign this guy because we needed this guy to win.
They
And
need
then
to win.
we need to move to Chris and then start acquiring some more players in terms of we can get some guys now and start making some moves so that we are in a position. And I'm happier in Milwaukee. And that man loves Milwaukee. I won't even lie, bro.
His family's there, couple of business, a sports team. I'm not sure if it's in either baseball or something.
I don't know if it's in
But
baseball, but I know he's got
he has
mad
a
businesses.
MLS team,
Sure.
and baseball team as well. So
He's mad. Said that man loves Milwaukee, bro. He's always said, like, I remember I was watching the Pat Bev podcast. Then I remember saying Pat Bev was just like firing shots at him. Then he was like, "Nah, come to Minnesota." And Giannis is like, "Nah, you come to Milwaukee, Pat Bev. You come to Milwaukee, whatever." And I was just like, what is actually going on with this Greek, bro? Whatever. Such a squeaky voice. This man's 7 foot tall, bro. And I'm just like, what is going on here, bro? What? But yeah, man, he's got mad love, and I think it's actually good, bro, when you get players like that who love staying in their small market teams, bro. Because not everyone can be in New York, not everyone can be in LA, bro. Like, the NBA is diverse, bro, in terms of areas. Look what they're doing in Phoenix, bro. Hell, they've got a massive big three that side. I don't know who's going to be the point guard there.
do you think it's going to work?
No,
Thank you.
no.
It looks good like on the poster, but it's more like a big 2.5. Because look, no disrespect to Bradley Beal, but man, I think he's past his prime. It's actually crazy now that you mentioned the player power, because if I'm not mistaken, Beal's contract had that clause where
They can't trade him.
they can't trade
No
him.
trade clause.
He needs to choose
Where I go.
where I go. So that day, when you mentioned the player power, now I'm thinking, okay, to what extent can a player now set these clauses for themselves? Because I think with that clause, Beal is not going to be able to bring a championship to Wizards. You know, they with who's in them, man. They're playing there for the Huns there in Washington. Those chocolate bunnies.
Now that they have Jordan
Now they have Jordan
Poole.
Poole.
Jordan Poole pulling up from 40, looking into the rafters, seeing the baddies from IG swish.
Washington,
Oh,
is ready. The whole
bro.
time they play.
They say Washington is going to be the funnest team just because of the team, the style, the players, the personality. Bro, those guys are just going to let it rip, bro. There's no more Draymond trying to take you, whatever on the side.
Honestly, I feel like the fun of the culture of their team
Yes.
will infiltrate to the basketball.
So, like, do you think it'll translate to wins?
Yeah, maybe not playoffs, but at least
Play-ins?
good
Yes.
play-ins. Yeah,
Play-ins.
play-ins. A good 35 wins, 40.
I think they can break 500,
They'll have
bro.
fun. It'll be less stressful. Rather than packing from something.
It's tough there in Golden State, bro.
That was no fun to watch.
I can't remember how many times I had to rewatch that video.
Bro, I couldn't believe when they leaked that thing. When they leaked that thing, because when have they ever leaked something like that? Bro? And like the footage was so clean, bro. So they can't even say, oh no, it wasn't. Like you could see it was Draymond. You could see Jordan Poole pushed him. And Draymond said, what? You squaring up with me, son.
Clean graphics, clean shots.
Man's
What
dropped.
was the chat about? Because I know
No, they still haven't said. There's been like conflicting like situations that he said something about his family and he said, what did you say? So we don't know what it was actually about yet, like the truthfully yet. And I don't think it'll come out anytime soon. Maybe when they're like retired, then someone will be like, this is what happened. It'll come out like a Netflix special, bro. That's a whole
No one
Netflix
will
special.
never forget about it, and no one will ever
Ever,
forget.
ever, nothing, bro.
It'll be there like for life.
but Jordan wasn't going to come out, protected because between Draymond and
Play
Jordan,
Play a
who
part.
protecting? I'm going to
Play a
protect
part.
Draymond, even if he was in the wrong. This is like one of our golden boys.
But how crazy? How crazy is that? So Draymond is one of the core three, and without him, they don't win all those champs. They don't. We agree with that. Yes, they can win games without him. I agree, but obviously he sets everything in motion. But you just gave Jordan Poole this massive contract after they won the championship, and you were like, this guy, Andrew Wiggins, Kuminga, and I forgot who the other guy is. They're gonna take us forward into the next iteration.
But unfortunately, they're not coming to the team.
Exactly.
Sure.
So now it's almost like, shucks, did Golden State actually get something wrong? That Bob Myers actually like, and they mess up something for once, bro. Because you gave this Broer who was killing, bro, when he was playing well with Steph Band those finals, bro. There's a game which he dominated that they won because of him.
So during their recent run, they were nice. He was nice.
It's too nice, but he's taking bad shots and making it, bro. We were like, yes.
He was
We'll take it.
nice.
Sure.
So, hey, bro, like this player power thing is such a case by case scenario, bro. But I just think they need to be careful, bro. Like with all the different factors, bro, from load management to all of that stuff, which is another tricky one, bro. And I know the players are sensitive because obviously, bro, it's hard to play 82 games. It's not gonna even 82 games back to back to back, 3 nights in a row to play is mad difficult, bro. But you know, the old argument is, bro, if you're at least sit out the home games, if you're sitting out an away game, if you play in LA, then all of a sudden you're supposed to go to Oklahoma City, bruh. Some kid who's like, hey man, I'm not gonna see Braun for the rest of the year, bruh. Then he doesn't play, you know. Not to say Braun, actually that's a bad example. Let's go like Clippers, Kawhi and PG. If one of those guys sits out,
PG was injured, guys. The guy plays.
yeah, PG's good.
He plays. Kawhi, straight up load management.
But also they were saying with Kawhi as well, bruh. They say that guy he's such a hard worker, but so when he says they say the thing is with him is if he tells you something is wrong, there's something wrong with his body.
So every time there's something wrong.
That's what they say. He doesn't care what the train is. If I'm telling you that I can't go, he can't go apparently. I don't know how believable that is, bro, because that
Would
means
you have a player like that?
nah, bro.
No.
Okay,
No.
thank you. I don't
No.
have to continue
No.
with the question.
No.
There's a reason why Clippers wanted Kawhi. Because just that 1-year contract with Toronto, and he brought them a championship. I want this guy on my team. Now all of a sudden, passenger princess, quite brittle like Bradley Beal did. Like no, John Wall. What's up with that?
No,
Because
my
now
God.
with the whole load management thing, obviously you had the old heads coming up saying, yeah, back in our time, you're playing. You know, obviously times are different, but at the same time, one has to be, what is it, reasonable and realistic to say that, okay, we're paying you this much, but we're paying you this much just to sit on the bench or restrict your minutes. We didn't get you to be a role player.
We got you because you won a title in Toronto, bro.
And we won a title, yeah. So even with that, but I guess like you mentioned with the whole 82 game thing, I think I might go back onto, you know, my proposal that they decrease the amount of games. I'm thinking now with football. We know every Saturday and Sunday, and then that 1 or 2 games on a Monday, it's going to be a football game. With NBA, you can have a match on a Monday, you know, on a Thursday.
2 nights.
Bro, imagine taking the whole weekend off, then you must play Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, bro.
Exactly.
Some of the
Wow.
nights I was actually shocked because they're like playing one night, scrolling through Instagram, I see they played the other night.
See.
Like,
Man, it's hard to keep track, bro, of all of the games.
Yeah.
All 82, mad thing, bro.
Exactly.
And also, but I guess this ties in nicely in terms of all the games they're playing and the contracts some of these players are. And I think next season is Dame the highest paid player next season. I think it's between like 50 and 60 mil for the year, bro. Like for me, like I don't know how the NBA teams make money if your payroll is that high. I understand most Steve Ballmer are billionaires, bro.
Yeah.
But if we were just to say financial fair play, bro, how much money do these teams actually make? And how much do they actually pay players?
Hey, I won't lie, that's another thing.
They have a soft cap. Luxury
Soft.
tax on it.
oh, that's how
We don't know what the luxury tax percentage is, but apparently it just exists, bro. But if I'm an NBA owner and I'm a multi-billionaire in dollars, bro, and you're telling me I'm going to get hit with a, let's say, a tax penalty, whatever, of 10 mil, do I care about that? No. Bring all 5 all-stars to me. I'll take a 10 mil for each star. So that doesn't really dissuade like the owners, but I'm just saying, but in terms of some of these supermax numbers, bro, they're crazy, dog.
Man, give them give these people their money.
But you must be worth it though. You need to.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the old heads are complaining
Well,
about.
that some of them are not.
100 mil player is a 6th man, is coming off the bench.
I don't. Okay, Jaylen Brown, the 304, 5 years. I was shocked.
That,
I was shocked,
I was shocked.
but based on the current, like we say, current market, he deserves it. Because I think he was all NBA, all star.
304.
The only issue with Jaylen Brown's 304 is what's JT gonna get?
That's the thing. I'm like, he's not the best player on the Celtics.
He gotta get 350 at least.
you have to match or go above, but you're not.
You can't match.
You can't match it.
Gotta go above and buy a bit because you're not telling me Jason Tatum is a 305 if Jaylen Brown is 304. Hell nah.
When you put it that way, yeah, I think between the two, I guess let me ask this thing. Between JT and JB, who you got as the best player in Celtics right now?
Jason Tatum, 8 times in a week, and we only have 7 days, bro.
So with that,
Twice
I
on
think
Sunday.
let me go back. Let me apologize. They don't match it. Definitely go above. But now one has to look at now. Okay, what's your cap space? Because all is well. Let's say they go theoretically 350. Cool. What's the rest of the team gonna get paid?
Bro, they're gonna have to trade people like crazy. Mac McClung has a team now, bro. He's not just dunking now, bro. Oaks like Mac McClung are ready. They are ready for their time. Because that's the thing, bro. Like with these contracts now, it's because these players deserve this money, yes. But now there's this mismatch. It's like, how do we fill up the other rosters? Which was the problem with the Lakers when they gave Braun and AD his contract. And AD just re-upped again for the highest annual contract, I think, now. So
Got like 62.
So I don't know what's going to happen with Oaks like Huchimura and Austin Reeves, your boy. Luckily they signed.
He's getting a nice 12. Yeah, he's nice. Nice 12, undrafted 12. Oh, really nice. We're good.
The thing about him, I think he's so comfortable with that 80. Like he doesn't. Obviously, everyone like wants more in terms of money, but he's so comfortable with that. He's not going to be like, nah, AD got 60 mil. Nah, I want 20 a year.
He knows his place, and I think, like you mentioned earlier, give him time. He's an up and coming star, and I think it's even perfect for him that he's happened to be in the Lakers under those individuals. So he will get his money in time. But now for everyone else as a role player, like now you mentioned now about player power. What player power does a role player have?
If you're a good role player, like your AR, you have power because they won't want to let you go. Because they know on the floor, you do your part.
Off the court, good for team
Good
culture.
for the team.
Yeah.
And you need a good, not only a good, but a couple of good role players to really check. Yeah, because, okay, 2 guys, all 82 games, they won't be good all the time.
Of course.
Including the playoffs. So, if you're a good role player, then you have power.
So now that goes now to Celtics because I remember it was Marcus Smith. Marcus Smart that they
traded,
which was big because I mean he's one of your best defensive players there. Now who do you bring in? What happens to everyone?
Kristaps.
They wanted Porzingis, isn't it?
They got
Yes,
Porzingis.
they got Porzingis. But now everyone else. So there's your roster there, 3 filled. Now the other 2. Who do you bring in now? Because now it's like, okay, I have to now trade Oaks now for a couple of picks.
But let's say with that, but like obviously, bro, the guys in the back office are quite smart, but obviously you have conversations and you say, listen, you signed for 3 or 4. Can we spread it over 6 years instead of 5? Or can we take a 20% reduction in like one of the years, whatever? We'll pay you on the back and whatever. All those discussions that happen. It's not a train smash in terms of saying, if we have 3 guys who are earning this much, where the hell do we get there? It's hard.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. But it's not impossible, bro. Teams have done that in the past. Lakers did that. Golden State managed to get Clay, Dre, Steph, KD on the same damn team. And KD's salary didn't make sense, bro. It was like
some books being cooked.
bro, I was like,
I'm curious, who actually ordered
mate, who's auditing the NBA, guys?
I think we need like a secondment just specifically to go and audit NBA.
Bro, can you imagine to say, hi Steph Curry, I'm the auditor for Golden State Warriors. I need to verify you. Can you please come to my office?
What's your employee code?
What's your employee code? What's your ID number?
Hey, Joe.
What's your annual salary?
Get on that cross country. They're probably doing that there.
Can you just sign this as well, bro? Dude.
Talking about it, your contracts. So as I was researching,
Yeah.
I saw who's this? Johnson's contract, 25 years, the longest in NBA history. Then I thought,
Jesus fuck.
if you had a choice, it's both of them. Either get $25 1 year, or get that 25 over 25 years, 1 million a year. What are you going with?
No. This is where my teachers will be very proud about what they told me. Give me the 25 one time. Present value of money. Present value of money.
Bird in hand theory.
Yes. Dog. If I can invest 25 mil much more to make much more than in terms of just getting $1 million. Yes, it's more comfortable. There's less risk of you losing it. But bro, I'd like to say I trust myself with that much money if it comes and I'm like, yo, dude, this is not 1,000 rand you're blowing on a night out now. So it's 25 million. So, bro, now give me the 25 more. I know Michelle is going to be very happy about that. Bro. Yourself?
I agree with what Sunil said, but for me, I was going to add on there, like, if you're going to give me that 25 throughout those next 25 years, at least adjust for inflation and add on bonuses on top of that.
Then it's almost a fair chat, a fair argument if you're saying, yeah, inflation, 5% performance bonus, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But nah, if it's just like that, give me the 25 meter dog. Give me my money. I don't know what's gonna happen in 25 years, bro. That's how they trap people with the lotto, dog.
Yes.
You get a perpetuity for life, or they give you like 60%.
Oh, they have a
win.
choice.
Really?
I don't know people that have won the lottery.
I don't as well, but through word of mouth research, you find out these things and you're like, oh, this is how they make money and they keep their money. So yeah. But Chairman, back to the NBA. Just to say, yeah, Denver Nuggets, reigning champions, Nikola Jokic, riding his horses in Serbia or Slovakia, whatever it is. Jamal Murray in Canada, absolutely enjoying his life, probably in the six. Do you guys think the Denver Nuggets are the next dynasty? Because their coach was like, not one. Coming
That's
back,
what I'll say.
Mike Malone, yeah, Mike Malone, yeah, coming back for another one.
This is what I'll say right now. The rest of the NBA don't have an answer for the Denver Nuggets. That's what's scary.
Sure.
No one has an answer for Jokic.
Yes,
Jamal Murray is a baller.
that boy's underrated.
Yeah.
And
Jamal
they
Murray
forgot when he got hurt for a whole year and he
Jamal
sat out.
Murray is a baller.
I love that bro who wears that jersey.
Mitchell.
And me and D-Mac have a running joke about those two, that bubble Jamal Murray and yo,
I
bruh,
think I'm gonna cop.
Donovan Mitchell.
I'm gonna cop a Booker jersey. We could do a young. I can't remember who did we say was Booker and who was Mitchell.
But yeah, bruh, they forgot what he did in the bubble with Donovan Mitchell, those two. Gents were trading 50p games for fun, bruh. I was like, what is going on right now, bruh? And then they were like, nah, it's the bubble. Then I was so glad when he finally turned up in the NBA Finals and he said, what did you say?
And he made reference to that. He
Yeah.
kept receipts. He kept receipts and mentioned, okay, put your money where your mouth is. And I'm so happy for him on that. Even though for me as a Heat fan, but I knew going into the finals that there's no way we're going to overcome them.
You can't just with Jimmy. It's not, even with Bam, you can't.
Yeah.
Gordon coming through. Man, I think it was good that he made that move.
Even Michael Porter Jr.,
And
bro.
He was also having such a rough stint before he came to Denver, so it was perfect. And I think these guys are still under 30, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe I don't know. I think the only one who might be like close to touching is probably Aaron Gordon.
Yes.
But the
He's
rest,
like 24.
the rest are
25,
young,
28.
bruh. They got a decent core, bro.
I agree in terms of that. No one in the NBA has an answer for them. So definitely this season, I can definitely say that they have a big chance of repeating.
Minus
You
26.
see,
Scary.
26.
Yeah. I think it's going to be one of those situations where it's like a 2 championships in 4 seasons, 3 and 5,
Yeah.
4 and 6, or something stupid like that, bro. Where you know every other year it's either they're going back to back or they'll win the next season after.
Because
that.
regular season, you know they have it covered.
Yes.
And
No
they-
one can beat them in the regular season.
And the problem is they've got people who want to play every single night, and they're playing there in altitude.
Thank you.
Altitude cooks. It matters. There's a sign at Loftus which says something meters above sea level. That shit matters, guys. You ever been out of breath where you're like, I don't know what's going on with my body. I know I'm fitter than this. But those guys are scary, bro, in Denver.
Yeah. So for that reason, that no one has an answer for them. Maybe not dynasty, but yeah, like you said, 2, 3.
But what's a dynasty? Because people, that's the thing.
What?
So,
Dynasty or repeat. 3 peats. Firstly.
oh, yeah.
What?
3 pizzas minimum. You know how hard that is, bro?
Yeah, that's a dynasty. I'm saying that's a dynasty.
No, they won 3 and 4. Because they lost 16, then they said 17, 18, and it was 15. Then they won again. For me, it's not just, I don't like this thing of winning it in a row. Because it's a problem, bro. So you're saying if I have a 5-year span, I win, I lose, and let's say I make it to the finals both seasons. Maybe I fumble, whatever.
Okay.
Then I
I
win.
have an answer for that. If you're doing all of that with the same team,
Yes.
then you have a dynasty. If you lose, change up, but not. You win another year with the changed roster. You changed that.
But whose fault is it if I'm smarter than you to change my roster to see? Oh no, maybe he's
Then
tailing off a
you knew
lot.
that I don't have a dynasty.
Nah, bro, you
Katie wasn't part of a dynasty.
mate. For you at this rate, that means it's only the Bulls that and the Lakers. That's a dynasty for you, bro. Literally, bro.
And the Spurs.
Okay, fair.
But they didn't even win like in a row, bro. They just kept like winning every other year.
The same team.
Oh my goodness,
I
that's
think the
such.
sentiment will make sense of having the same team, or at least the same core, per se. Like
Thank
the
you.
majority
Yeah.
of the team. Yes, you will be trading,
But your core.
but the core, your faces of the team, they have to feature there in order for you to be a dynasty. So if we're looking at the ages of the Oaks there at Denver, there is a potential for that. But man, they need to be healthy. There's that, because I think injuries obviously it messed things
Yeah,
up.
it's, you can't.
But I think with them being a potential dynasty, I don't think people will be happy with it, because if you look at Jokic, yes, MVP, but man, he doesn't play, how can I say, like that flashy basketball. People think they look at him lazy. He's
What?
like a superstar.
I love it,
And
bro.
it's perfect.
I can
It's
cook you for
perfect.
30 without breaking a sweat, and it looks lazy.
That's
That's
the thing.
perfect for me, bro.
But you see, compared now to Golden State, the way they play, it's flashy, it's attractive, entertaining.
I don't think Adam
and
Silver
that's
likes it.
the difference between NBA and Euro. You reckon?
That's less PR for his
No, let's just say you don't like it because it's a small market team that's doing this. And if Denver's
They won't like it because
if
of
Denver's dominating the NBA now, it's like, what are you guys doing in New York and Los Angeles now? Can you guys focus, please, or whatever? So maybe that's why they don't like it. But also, with him being European, bruh.
That's what's going to go now. That NBA versus Euro.
Now comes in
Yes, because now the whole American pride now it's going to be shattered, because now I have a foreigner now, expat that's dominating your boys here.
And all of a sudden, all our scouts are now going to Central Europe, and they like, clearly here they can just jump and athletic, but that side, they know how to win. But yeah, man, just to say with the NBA now, do you think it's almost like a changing of the guard? Because now we can say it easily in the top 10. Top 5 is debatable now. You guys can obviously chime in on that.
Yeah.
At least 4 of the top 10 NBA players are European.
For sure.
Jokic,
Let's start with
Giannis,
MVPs, recent MVPs.
Yeah.
Jokic,
Yeah.
Joel, Giannis.
Can I remember Africa, please?
Yes,
fair enough.
sorry,
Yes.
African Brur.
Oh, yeah.
And that crazy number 77, Doncic.
Woo! Lucas Pacian.
Man.
And the amount of like senior NBA players who say, this kid's scary, bruh. Y'all don't know how good he looks
Is he
good.
that scary?
He is. He was.
I know he's scary, man.
Doncic.
No, I know he is scary.
And he talks that shit.
I know he is
Exactly.
scary.
Did you not
I
see
need
the time
to-
when we first got introduced to him? I think he was 16 or 17 and was playing against a prime Russell Westbrook when he was still at OKC. And they were like, no, this kid, he has some
Problem.
This guy, a high school kid, imagine us. Johnny, they kids casually when they're going to scale, then now all of us and listen, boys, I got a Eurobasket game. Actually, I'm playing against an NBA team.
See you boys
See you boys.
next week.
Yes.
Please just like hit me up on the homework we need to do.
Yeah, just tell Marvel I'm covering now. This boy is something else, and I remember, I don't know who it was it Doncic or there was another European player, but he said that it's actually easier to score in the NBA than in Euro. Eurobasket. Was it Wemby? It might be.
Might have been one of those two,
But I
yeah.
just know it was a European-based player that said, nah, if I had to compare how easy it is to score, it's much more easy to score in the NBA, because in the EuroLeagues, I did a bit of research. They say that how it differs is that NBA it's more individualistic, more free-flowing, quite flashy. In Euros, it's a lot of structure, strategy.
Okay.
You know, so I think like
Set plays.
set plays, zone defense. They love that thing. Can you imagine? I can remember now there.
Mate, my lungs are burning just thinking of high school basketball, bro. That shit tiring, bro.
Yo,
There's no more. I don't think there's a more tiring sport I've ever played in my life. I've played rugby. I've tried to play soccer. Wasn't great. I've played cricket. cricket, bro, you are chilling in the slip, scoring points, whatever. It's athletic. I've done athletics. Basketball, bro. There's something called a 21, dog, where it's literally 21. Holy shit, bro.
Every time transition defense.
Ha! Sometimes you say, nah, dog, I'll get 2 buckets. I'm gonna get 3. The other side, dog, it's fine, bro.
Every time.
But dog, it's crazy, bro. Ball needs so much fitness, bro. And I'd never play that sport ever again. Put me on a rugby field, never basketball ever again, bro.
How was the shooting?
I was a decent shooter, bro. The thing is, I was lanky, but I had a decent stroke.
Okay.
He was a better player than me, I'll admit it. But yeah, nah, dog, decent stroke. What do you want me to say?
Anyway, let's go back. So we had our MVPs, then John Teach, and then who else? Who else is coming up?
We had
Luca, so there's Luca, Janis, Joel, and that Serbian who rides horses. The current, previous.
Guys working out, guys.
Bruh.
He doesn't even look, you know, they say, he doesn't look like MVP. Like,
He doesn't.
But like,
That guy did the second day. I think that's what maybe a little bit ticked people off.
yes.
The second, he didn't know his MVP award was.
No,
he
but-
was like,
Yeah, he lost it.
no, but with Jokic, I think
Like, he doesn't.
I think people read too much into what Jokic says sometimes. Maybe he just doesn't have the words to say, like, yo, guys, like, I appreciate what, like, this actually is. But I'm going to say it direct because when they won the championship, then it's like, when is parade?
yeah.
Then they're like, 2 days. Then it's like, no, I got to go to Serbia or whatever. And okay, that rubs people the wrong way because,
Yeah.
like, dude, you've won the highest honor in the sport and you're not treasuring it. But after the parade, he was like, yo, guys, this shit dope, man. Can we do this again? Like, yeah. So maybe it's sometimes just actually like expressing what he says, and he's like, you know, he's Serbian. If you could say it in Serbian, he'd probably say it so fluently, bro. And also with people who can speak multiple languages, bro, you gotta understand, dog. This man speaks 2-3 languages. You can speak one fluently, and
Fair enough.
so, hey, bruh, all I'm gonna say is them Europeans are doing good. I don't know, like in terms of Americans, let's say if we were to do a top 10 and we put those 4, who else do we put in like the remainders? KD, obviously.
Yeah.
You don't put KD in the top 10?
You.
Hi.
Okay, I'll put him. I
No,
do.
no, KD.
Thank you.
KD
Thank you.
without
Thank you.
his shenanigans
Thank you.
with Kyrie
Okay.
and-
Sorry for that. I do put KD.
Bruh, have you seen when KD doesn't comb his hair, bruh? Absolutely cooks, bruh.
Okay, but let's go on. Who else are we putting in there?
I say LeBron is still there, but I think LeBron is still top 5, bro.
Okay.
No, definitely.
For sure.
A lot of people throw hate on him, but look, for consistency and just
20 years.
I don't know. I'm sure he's juicy. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, nah, leave him alone right now. What you saying?
Definitely LeBron. Who else would put?
Steph.
Steph. Oof.
Okay. I feel like you guys are putting in the vets.
Yeah.
Let's put a young nigga.
What, try us to put us Anthony Edwards?
No, we can't put it. Giannis, okay, Giannis is
Giannis is there.
Who putting in there? Booker, for sure.
Okay, I like that. No, I don't think Harden's there anymore.
Nah, no, definitely not.
Fine, there's Magic.
I think Kawhi is still there when healthy.
Yeah.
Thing is, Kawhi is,
See, that's why I hate load management.
bruh, that guy is so
I
good.
can't see you
But we can't
perform.
see you perform.
I'd say we'll put him in top 20.
Ha!
No, for now. I'm saying for now.
Okay.
Because, we'll say top 10 now for active players. Let's say.
Okay, your boy, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler.
Oh, for
Jimmy,
sure.
of course.
Buckets.
Without a doubt.
It's Leonard going in.
No, he says we must take out Kawhi Leonard Moss.
And he's not active that one, but
No, it's not Kawhi. I'm saying Dame.
Dame.
Does he go into that list?
And I love me some Dame Lillard.
Because put that guy in the Heat. You have
Oh,
that guy. That trade goes through.
they're coming out of the East.
That trade
They're
goes
coming
through
out of the East.
because they know they have someone who can put up at least when they need him to 50.
Because now,
And you're not nervous.
no,
You need a 50 from Dame. You know you
that
need a 50.
and the fact that the matchup is now fair. Because now you've got Butler
Who
against
does
Tatum.
all the dirty work.
Against
And
Tatum
the
now.
shooter.
You've got Brown against Dame. You've got Kristaps against Bam now. It's a level playing field now. 3 against 3 in terms of our stars. let's see what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
And I trust my guys, Tyler freaking Hero, more than your guys. So
Yeah,
if they,
yeah.
but it would be so hard for the Heat to get Dame without giving up either Tyler Hero or
Yeah.
Bam. But if you had to, you give up Tyler Hero. It's no brainer.
Bam,
Give me up your back.
For Bam Adebayo, I'm sorry, you gotta keep Bam, bro.
Okay.
Bam is going to be the next flagship
That's fine.
owner
Dog,
for the Heat.
that man is doing. What was it when he blocked someone? Was it Giannis with a finger, dog? That was madness, and I was just like, "You nasty boy, goddamn nasty." Have you guys seen that video where Bam, I think it was Bam, Butler, and Tyler, so they were talking whatever, and they're like, Bam is like, yeah, man, I can't even swim, bro.
Yeah.
Butler's like, obviously I can swim. Tyler's like, yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I can't swim either, bro. I'm just like, you more hood than we thought, bro.
That was a perfect induction moment for Tyler there. That's where you know this boy is not white. He's one of the boys.
That's one of the sauciest white boys, but he's saucier than Jack Harlow, bro. Easy. Easy, bro. Jack Harlow made a song about him, bro.
Hero.
So understand.
And then as well. Nah, that's a goated.
That, bro, that would be so. If they could somehow, I don't know, Pat Riley is the Don of Miami. If he could somehow pull it off, even if he gives up Tyler,
Dawn of, yeah.
but he gets those three. NBA season's on another level. Now we've got beautiful matchups in the East, West, and like, let's go. Be ready for the
We'll be
season.
fine as a Heat because I know with Pat Riley, obviously with the recent years now with all these undrafted, I think Heat is known as one of the teams where we just get these undrafted boys. And I think now Gabe Vincent now joined the Lakers. I mean, he's getting his bag now there. You know, they're obviously offering him better than what Heat is currently. So I think the Heat will definitely be good if we get there. But as it stands right now, look, I think I did have a check like what's the predictions for favorites, and with the current team that the Heat has, look, we'll put as underdogs again. But I think you're putting Dame there. He's a dangerous boy.
That's a dog.
You must remember that.
It's taking too much heat. Too much weight on his
Yes,
shoulders.
It is, bro.
He's taking
I think he finally, because I pray to God Jimmy Butler can get one chip, bro. And for that, he needs someone to be like, bro, you ain't got to do this
He's
on
a
your
Wade
own.
needing a LeBron. But he'll be the LeBron.
Fair enough.
Fair
He's
enough.
a Wade needing a LeBron, but he'll be the LeBron.
I can accept
Yeah,
that.
he's seen it happen.
Yeah, wait, how can we forget? We can't leave out JT out of the top 10. Tatum.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, scratch out Kawhi, put
Yeah,
JT.
take
We got
out
10, we
Kawhi.
got 10,
Yes.
we got 10, we got 10.
I just remember time like, bro, can't be sleeping on that.
Yes.
boy. Yo.
That light skinned ninja.
Oh, I actually have him as my next upcoming or next phase.
Oh,
Yeah,
so,
he's in my
oh,
list.
okay.
He's in my list. JT
So
on my
in
list.
terms of your next face of, so wait, currently can we just say, who's the actual face of the NBA? Is it LeBron or is it Steph?
Oh, yeah, it's LeBron.
It's LeBron.
Okay.
It's LeBron.
LeBron is the face of the NBA. Steph is the face of, I want to be like this player. Like the shooters. It's literally Steph Curry clones. Guys are just shooting.
And they can't shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
They can't shoot, they're breaking.
That's it.
Flipping building a house, bro, over here. You could probably build this house over here, dog. Not all of us can shoot from 40, bro. It's damn hard. There's a reason it's been this hard.
Parking lots.
Bro,
He's not muscular. That's a scary thing. I look at.
bro, I don't understand Steph's shooting mechanics, dog. I don't know have you shot a basketball before, like from 3?
From the
Yeah, whoa.
Have you shot it from halfway to like, so basically 3-point line halfway in mid there? Bro, you end up chucking, bro, and not shooting. That man's stroke is just like shorter now, bro. In terms, you know how hard and your legs and your core needs to be strong for that, bro? Because that thing's not light, bro. Yes, I can lift it up, but yeah.
10,000 hours, 10,000 shots.
And that's the thing, bro. Mechanics, bro. It needs to be repetitive, bro. I tried to shoot like a couple of months ago, and I said, let me just put that basketball down now. Because this is embarrassing. It
You
gets
have to be obsessed.
worse by year, bro.
Be
So
the
it's
best.
just to be consistent, not even the best. You gotta do it like you say, 10,000 hours, bro. Practice one shot 10,000 times, bro. Fear that person, not the other one.
So in agreement there, LeBron is the current face.
Yep.
All right. Sorry, I know we're going to jump into it now, but when will he stop being the face? When he
I think
retires?
after this year.
No.
After this?
I think after this year.
I have a different answer.
When?
After he plays his farewell season with Bron and he hangs it up, that's when he'll.
So that's not this season, it's the season afterwards,
I don't
probably.
know. Whether this
It's
season
not
afterwards, whether this.
2025,
But
LeBron is
as
eligible.
No, Bronny should be eligible in
Next year,
2020,
24.
24 latest, 2025, yeah. 24, 25.
Wow. Okay, so
I just pray that kid is healthy, bro, because I actually want to see it, bro.
yes.
He's coming. They're saying he's
Yeah, that's hot scare.
Yeah, dog, but that's scary. Like we've seen like in other sports, Ericsson come back from that. But for a young kid, bro, to go through something,
apparently it's not that serious. Or it's
I pray it's not that serious.
It's,
But bro,
Definitely, they were training there. They probably been suicide. I have my suspicion that one could have.
they were probably shooting free throws. If you miss one, run across the court. But yeah, man, just for that kid to be healthy, man, because
so that we can
that's different. Play with your father.
and not any father.
Yes. But the pressure though.
He got it. I've seen him talk a couple of times.
But Bryce
He got
nicer.
it.
Bryce is nicer.
I think so too.
Bryce is nicer.
Yeah, he's the second born, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fact.
And he's also taller there. Flip.
Facts.
Yeah.
More genetically gifted. They say
And
his
both of
IQ is
them,
different.
Their heads. I've seen them interact with people. Both of their heads, they have good heads.
I think Bryce is meaner, bruh. Because you must imagine, bruh, being a younger sibling. If you're a younger sibling and your older bro is LeBron James Jr., your dad is LeBron James Sr., that kid's going to be ice cold because he's trying to be as good as his older brother.
MJ was the younger brother.
Fair enough.
That kid is going to be cold as ice, bruh. I feel like he's going to cook people. He's going to be like, yes, come back for more if you want, bruh. And I hope he's got that attitude coming into the NBA, bruh. Hopefully it's not the whole situation like the Bulls when their daddy was saying some ish, bruh, and Lonzo came in. Now Lonzo can't get healthy. LaMelo's cooking for days. D'Angelo, continue. But yeah, man, who do you think is your next face of the NBA? You said Bron when he retires.
Next, so you're saying current?
No,
No,
up
current
next.
period.
After
Up next.
LeBron. After
Okay,
LeBron.
after LeBron. After LeBron, I have Giannis, without question. He's the best on court. Watch PR. He has all the brand deals. Last year, 40 mil. Easy. Google, Nike. The list goes on. Chisot, WhatsApp. Plus, he's loved by everyone. He's that guy you want to be around.
Did he also have that very inspirational speech when they asked him?
Yeah, a failure.
Failure. That
So-
took me out of a rut there. Whatever rut I was in, I was like,
So Giannis is
sure.
I agree.
Flip, can't be
That
sure.
failure speech was deep, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna have to look for that after this episode, bro. I agree with Giannis. I think especially mentioning those other factors there. But my heart is also going towards Doncic, bro. Luka, man.
Luka Magic is mad,
I,
bro.
I wouldn't be mad if someone said that because Luka is the next face and like he can back it up. Luka Doncic, he can back it up there. So I would be happy with him being the next face, especially as a youngin. I think Giannis is older, so I can understand it would lean more towards that. So I think it would be Giannis, then that torch would then be passed to Luka there.
If Giannis goes to big market, then it's decided.
Yeah, it's try.
Yeah, then it's Chai. Yeah,
It's decided.
I agree.
And I heard talks about Lakers. I won't say anything.
Nah, he's not
I
gonna
won't say
go to
anything.
What in the fantasy league are you
Yeah, bruh. Like, what what FPL are you playing
I'm
now,
just saying
bruh?
they are observing. They are observing.
I think if
From
anything,
California, from
they were
Jimmy
saying
Watson's house.
he's gonna go to GSW not too long ago when he was eligible, and they were like, if he did that, obviously it was gonna be like a similar to KD move. Thank God he didn't, and he won in Milwaukee. Now his legend is damn much bigger, bruh. Not to say KD didn't say, let me leave KD actually out of it before. Hey, that man's is wild, bruh. As good as he is. But
what do you think?
I like the Giannis pick, but like you said, bro, I think Luka Magic is the perfect age.
Yes.
He's got the personality. He's got the game. It's just if he doesn't win soon, and it's not to say Luka isn't a winning player because he's made it to the conference finals. He just hasn't made it to the NBA finals. But if he doesn't do that soon, that's always looked down upon in terms of you couldn't get your team there. Dirk did that.
And it's his team.
Yes.
So Maverick City will
Currently,
always be
that's a shadow.
Dirk's team, and he's under that shadow. He's European, he's got the comb over, he's got the blue eyes, he's got the beard, everything. So he's always in Dirk's shadow. But I think if he wins, he's got a fast track to it because also I think Giannis is like 2 or 3 years older, bruh.
Yeah.
So maybe they're like, you know what, let's pass the torch on to him because he gives us a little bit longer. But like you said, Giannis wants that smoke. And he's like, I'm ready to carry the NBA. I'm ready to carry my team, the Bucks, to the next championship. And I think it makes sense. I can accept Giannis as the next face of the NBA. I just hope they don't look at the thing of he's not American and they hold it against him because you know they love Americans. But yeah,
That's true. But with that, on Luka's side, do you think it could be fast-tracked even more whether he wins with Dallas or he goes to another team?
if he just won,
If he just wants,
Yeah.
regardless.
I don't care.
Bron didn't have to the Cavs first.
Okay, touche.
When he did,
Yeah, it added more. So I
and he was free to go, and nobody was pissed when he left to the Lakers because they were like, thank God, 50 years you did it after the Chicago Cubs. So yeah, but yeah, and then going on to this one, hey, this 100-meter sprinter, 200-meter sprinter, Noah Lyles decided to say some ish. I'm glad he said his ish.
I was very told.
And
They lost.
And he said, hold my beer. I was quiet the whole time. Do you guys think he's technically correct in saying the NBA championship is not the world championship? I'll start. Yes, it's not technically. You guys can go.
I feel like everyone knows that it's not.
But why are Americans against it so much in the NBA public?
Because you know how.
Because it's diminishing their league.
Kind of. Yeah. This is America, man. Like, I feel like they took it that way.
yeah.
America needs to chill, bro. Like I was so glad when I was watching First Take and Boris Kojo said the literal definition of a world championship.
Even Stephen A had to backtrack and say, I apologize.
Yeah.
Brr. Because people were saying, no, he's being naive. Then someone was like, get this man something on the comments. The NBA players were cooking him. And he just kept quiet.
Someone said they will take him in a 200 meter, actually. NBA players.
Yeah, chill out now. Chill out with that, bro. Then I think UDOG was like, I like you, boy, but you talking crap right now. And I was like, guys, how can you guys be so naive right now in terms of just take the literal expression of it and what he's saying? The world championship. The NBA has, yes, over 40 players from 40 different countries playing. Yes, it's the best players in the world. But it is what? An American league. The Premier League doesn't say it's the world championship. It's the English Premier League. The UEFA Champions League doesn't say it's the world championship. It is Europe. As gak as the FIFA Club World Cup is, there you can say I am the best football club in the world. Why? Because I'm facing African teams, CONCACAF teams, South American teams. And to win those competitions, which are actually gak reputable, bro. Because I don't know, bro, winning CAF Champions League and going to Al Ahly, dog, is mad difficult, bro. I would love to see the flipping Denver Nuggets go there to EuroLeague, play against Madrid or Panathinaikos, whatever it is, beat all of those teams and say, yes, we are the world champions. I can't say shit there then. You've proved it. You probably would, but until you do, you're not, bro. So that's my thing. I was just like, this is such a naive stance. And when he got his vindication, I was just like, I don't know any Germany players until you told me Louis Schroeder was from there and he don't look German. And I was just like, yes, let him cook.
Exactly. And they can't say anything about it now. I think it was timely when it happened, and I'm like, wow. No, I remember I actually went on my IG, I posted on my status, I even added Noah Lyles to say, listen, what you said, it stands. Because legit, like you said, like with Premier League, for instance, yes, it's one of, if not the most popular leagues in football around the world. But whoever wins the league, we don't say they're the champion of the world. They're the champion of England. There. So likewise with the NBA championships, because one could even say now for Toronto, when they won, a Canadian team now trumped your American teams. But no one's gonna go back.
And they weren't too happy about that because they were like, how the hell is an expansion team winning a title before so many of these teams? Because you must remember, only select teams have won the NBA title, bro.
Yes, that's true. That's true. So Noah Lyles, technically he's correct. And I'm glad that he backed it up, and even I think the athletes especially were backing up. The athletics athletes were backing up. Yeah, Shakari and them. But yes, you might have literally the best players in terms of basketball,
The best competition.
hands down, we're not going to deny that, but you are not champions of the world. Unless you can really prove that you have an NBA team that is purely just Americans and they can win with just those particular
And they
players.
didn't. I don't care if they didn't put their best team out.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
not my
I
fault.
think a lot of them are going to go out there like, no man, these are your youngins going in. They didn't
Can't
have
wait
a
to see the Olympics
You
next
think
year.
Ron's
Who
going
act-
to the Olympics?
He should. I hope he does.
No, it's going to. Yeah, it's going to be his last.
It will be his luck. I think he should.
I think he should.
I think he should.
Because he hasn't played since when? 2012 Olympics? And it's like, let me get one more gold medal, bro. That would be like super cool, bro. If you could get another gold
I think
medal.
they're
Bro.
going to put if I could say the OG.
No, I think a lot of the OGs are gonna say, "Now I'm gonna play." Cause where's it
Hold up,
in
yes.
Paris, right?
Yeah, let's take care of this. We'll show you. Let's take care of this.
Exactly.
But Reeves must go too.
Goodness me.
Austin Reeves, if you manage to like listen and watch this, please, here's your boy. Hook him
Man,
up
you've
with
got
a
your
super
biggest fan over here in South Africa, Austin Reeves, bro. Like I hope you cook in the next NBA season. Don't come off the bench. Be a starter and just blitz. And I'll say this, bro. Like, it's a cliche thing, but it's true, bro. Basketball is in a better place when the Lakers are winning, bro. Whether we like it or not. When that purple and gold is relevant and winning every year, every 2-3 years, basketball is in the better place because that's the marquee brand in the NBA, bro. So,
And they have the potential now, I think, this next
hey,
season.
man.
That roster,
Wow.
Anthony Davis, stay healthy, bro.
that roster is.
All depends on you, not even Bron, because we know what
Yeah,
LeBron's
he's
gonna
next.
do.
He must take the torch.
You need to do the
Should
right
have
thing.
actually been with AD in the first
It should have been there from the bubble, bro.
When LeBron came in, he should have just been that extra push. Be like, I'll be your second in command. This is your ship. But now it has shifted.
The only thing I need to carry is maybe in the finals.
Yes.
Regular season needs to be you, bro. I'm 30, whatever, bro. I can't do this now. But then
Still cooking. Last season, 56, 51, 50.
finally leader in all-time scoring, bro. And then people still want to say
He's not
LeBron
a
isn't
scorer.
a scorer, bro. Like, what the hell, bro? But with LeBron, like you said, I think he's retiring after his son comes in the league. How many years do you think he's got left in the tank?
I want to see how he does in this season, but I think probably. How old is he now?
Oh, it's like
38.
30, turning 38 in December. Think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Maybe, let's say, maybe 4
4.
years.
This is not Tom Brady, bro.
That's what I wanted to say when I
Think
was
of Dirk
thinking
Nowitzki.
about it.
Goodness gracious. He might as well sign a new contract, bro, if he's going to play till he's 42.
Yeah, 38. He's 38. That's what I wanted to say.
So turning 39.
Turning 39, yeah.
Oh my goodness, this man is old.
Yeah.
I think he would want at least a season or two with Bron.
I don't think he'll want to.
I
I think he
getting
just
on.
wants to touch the floor with him. And then
It's
it's
like a whole Vince Carter thing. Like, he's been on the bench, just bringing him on in the last like a Udonis.
I think he'll play. No, he'll play, but he just wants to be on the court with his son. I don't think he will want to go out at a point where he can't play anymore. Thinking about, I feel like
Okay.
he wants to go out when he's still at his best.
So almost like with Kobe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Kobe was broken, bro. That's the thing. LeBron is actually still
Yeah.
he's still floating on like what 24 points or something stupid like that. So with LeBron, it's actually different because Kobe broke his body down, bro. Just in terms of how much he used to train. That's why he won those 5 championships. Like when you hear how crazy, like I don't know if you guys have actually read Mamba Mentality, which is more like it describes how to play basketball with a little bit of his like background, bro. And you're just like Kobe sometimes used to practice like 3 times a day, bro, in the AMs. Then you've got like, so let's say like from 4 to 6 a.m., you're practicing full sweat. Then let's say 12 to 2 p.m., you're practicing full sweat. Then you're practicing after dinner or just before dinner, full sweat. You can't do that for too long, bro. Your body.
No, he was obsessed.
But with obsession comes success.
That man was
Kobe,
obsessed.
Conor McGregor, all of the greatest athletes in the world, bro. So clearly that's the price you got to pay. Ah,
Wait, how many years?
Doesn't go without
You
a
didn't say
price.
the no such thing. How many years do you think?
I think 2. I think 2. Because I think he's got this year, high level. Then I think his final year with Bronny will be his swan song.
I think we can all agree that he has 2 good years.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Everything after that, I feel like
Yeah.
he'll be either his choice, whether he wants to or not. But we can all agree that
Super
at least
sub.
2 good.
I would love a championship at one of those 2 years.
Oh no, he's definitely getting one. Oh, this season, if the
Okay.
Denver are not, oh, they definitely. Did you see that roster? Bro?
If LeBron can get that chip within these last,
He's not better than Mike though. Let's just.
I'm gonna go on
He's not better than Mike. Like, guys, he's not better than Mike. What is he? 4-6 in finals. Yes, he made 8 or whatever it was straight finals.
But how hard is it to get to a final?
It's difficult. as
Exactly.
fuck.
So how is he not the best?
Guys,
And across multiple teams.
guys. Michael Jordan won 6. He didn't take it to game 7.
He never did.
fair.
He killed the people before they even. And
He was a monster.
I'm gonna be nasty now. LeBron's first chip against who? OKC, right?
Yeah, it was okay.
Young boys. Second title against who? Spurs, right? Game 6 when Ray Allen hit that crazy shot,
Yeah,
right?
Apparently it saved his career.
No, legit.
Third NBA Finals, what? 3-1 comeback, Draymond suspension, right? Fourth title, what?
come on.
No, I'm putting the ugly narratives that people use.
okay.
Fourth one, what? Bubble. But I can flip it around and say first title, what? Against all the young stars of the league. Second title against what? Easily one of the greatest franchises in NBA history. Third title, what? The only 3-1 comeback. Fourth title, what? The man's was in freaking COVID cooking, bruh.
Mentally, that place cooked the Oaks' minds. So to be able to have that mental fortitude, to know that, hey,
Difficult, bruh. Oaks were tapping out way before they were like, I can't stay here for like whatever, 40 days and actually just play.
See, I don't know if you remember, I think when Matisse Thybulle was at the 76ers as a rookie, he was actually like recording one of his vlogs, was like what happens on a daily when you're in the bubble. And the procedures that they had to go when they get the food.
Yes, they're gonna leave it outside and all.
Leave it outside and
And that testing was horrible, bro. But yeah, nah. If he can win a title, but like with saying, I don't think LeBron is the greatest. I think he's number 2, and he's gonna be set number 2 for the rest of his life. Like I don't think Kareem can go above him. I highly doubt any of these young players are gonna beat LeBron because they were saying something crazy. Like if you wanna beat LeBron's scoring record, you're gonna need to score 30 points for the next 15 years or something crazy. Average that and play 82 games or something stupid like that. So that's how long did it take for him to beat Kareem's record? That long. So we're gonna wait at least another 20 years before a crazy sniper comes through. But guys, it's MJ. Man.
Ronnie said that him and Bryce were going to be
Yo,
That's what he said. I was like, okay.
damn,
But the confident man.
can't even hate. She's got the right genes, bro. Dad's brown, bro.
you have the genes there, I think it is possible.
We're going to be children.
That would be interesting.
That'll be interesting, yeah, for sure.
Ah, man, Owens, just to end it over, I've got a young, fun topic over here. So obviously with what's going on in sports broadcasting now, we had unfortunately, the ESPN reshuffle with the retrenchments where they changed a lot of talent, a lot of outgoings, incomings, which is never nice, obviously, for people losing their job. But obviously, a couple of those people went to FS1 and they've got their premium show. So obviously now, like in wrestling terms, we've got the Monday Night Wars. We've got ESPN versus FS1, bruh. Do you think like this thing is actually good for the NBA? Because obviously like the guys are not even like obviously now the pioneers are the peak is Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless. They're obviously like firing at each other on those platforms and their own individual shows. But do you actually think there's some good in this? Because I think, bruh, it's like it's attracting eyeballs, bruh. Even if it's not the greatest reporting, if we can say that, because obviously now we're not going strictly on the facts and these guys are going head to head. They're very knowledgeable guys. Not going to say that they've been in the game forever. But these oaks are just dusting each other now, bro, and saying, hey, man, you're lying about this. We were on probation because, hey, this was the situation, not because of me, blah, blah, blah. Do you think it's actually good? And also, like, when people who don't actually play the game are so influential, do you think it's good even if they've cut their teeth for so long in such a profession?
It's entertaining. It's entertaining. And for me, a lot of basketball facts, knowledge, I got it from those guys.
True.
That's
Can't
where-
even lie. Can't
That's
even
where I
lie.
got it from.
Can't even lie.
And that's what makes me want to watch the next game. Because Stephen A said this, because Skip said this, I want to see what's going to happen.
Why don't the players see it that way then? Because they don't see the value
Because
that
it's personal for them. I mean, Stephen C will say things about like Kyrie or someone. Obviously, they're going to take it.
But my bro, if
so
this
that's
guy,
why they're like, but honestly, bruh, they are bringing more PR to the league.
the Kyrie one is a very sensitive, which I want to put to the side because that one got very ugly, bro. But if we're just saying like, let's say that when they were saying KD is all sensitive and that, and then KD cooks and wins those 2 finals MVPs and says, "What you say about me, son?" And he got a massive bag after that, bro. As a player, is it not a thing of, yes, I see this guy is disrespecting me, and when I see him, I'm gonna confront him. But at the same time, I see the value in terms of these guys are actually bringing our profile up right now because the NBA was a strictly American thing, and they were trying to make it like, yo, the world sees it. Now the world sees it, bro, with all of these players coming in from other countries, bro, and all the broadcasting and all of that. But previously, it wasn't that way, for being honest. So do you think it's actually like players actually need to be like, yo, actually, let me think 10 steps ahead instead of, nah, fuck, this guy is full of cock.
I think it's key for players to not take it personal. Like I bring now, I know it's ESPN and FS1 here, but I'll bring inside the NBA. Your goats there.
Oh, TNT.
Yeah, TNT.
The best.
Yeah, Randy Johnson
Ah,
says,
TNT's too much, bro.
"Man,
The best.
I think
That's where I watch to get like strictly basketball in
Exactly.
terms of how teams are going,
exactly,
bro.
strictly basketball. I think that the players have more reverent respect there. I remember was it Shaquille or Chuck that tuned Joel to say, listen, man, you need to be a big man that dominates.
Shaq.
It was Shaq, right? And I think a season or 2 later, finally gets that MVP, much deserved, you know. There I can see like players, they respect him. They know they were these.
I think they
players-
respect them because they know they play the game.
That's the thing. But now bringing now for guys that haven't played the game, like Skip,
Skip!
who always hates on LeBron James.
Oh,
Well,
But Skip, you always want to make it personal when I bring this up.
okay. Put your glasses back on. That was not nice.
Don't talk to me like that, Skip.
That was not
Okay, go on.
Okay.
those two there, I know those two there, we could even have a whole episode on them of how we could see their relationship literally break up. But I think it's good to have disruption in a way, but I hope that disruption mustn't be, how can I say, like a blind side. Because I think the ESPN layoffs was literally a blind side. And I think Disney was saying that, look, they want to cut, you know,
Cost,
obviously
yeah.
cut costs, be more profitable. Cool. But in the long run, right now, as it stands, I think FS1's ratings and their subscribers actually leapfrog ESPN's after
As they
that.
should.
It's not greater, but I think the growth
Yeah.
is much bigger.
But they have
Because
do they have a better roster? The kind of
I don't think so yet. I think ESPN still has the talent, not gonna lie.
pure Shannon.
But FS1 is gonna
They're
do
coming.
something because there's a lot of people like I couldn't believe when they got people of like Jalen Rose, bro.
Yeah.
That I could not understand for the life of me because one, that guy is entertaining, but two, his basketball brain, I was just like, you let go of this guy?
It's like now they're Man City and United deciding, okay, we'll let you buy this player of ours. Like you just don't see that happen, and I think ESPN lost a gem there.
They lost a lot of gems, bro, and I hope it doesn't come back to haunt them. Because ESPN, I think, is the flagship like sports broadcasting company in the world. But I think there's gonna be a couple of guys where they realize, shit,
They definitely needed Shannon.
They
If
did.
They did not get Shannon. It was not going to look good.
But see now, Stephen A. and Shannon are only going to be pretty much the show that keeps ESPN afloat. But you can't just rely on just one show. You need to have other shows as well.
gotta have other shows throughout the
Have
day,
other
bro.
shows as well. I think I know, especially now with controversial Malika Andrews, where
Yo,
that one.
yo,
You don't like her?
that lady.
That lady. What did I say? If black men had to say why they hate black women, it's that lady. the way she was coming for NBA
Brandon Miller.
draftees. Yeah.
for the-
I'm
Brandon
like, oh,
Miller.
why are you bringing this up? This
Bruh.
is irrelevant. Not saying that.
That guy was the second pick.
Yes.
Was she not the chick who pissed off Rachel Nichols as well?
Yes. That was her. Now you're supporting her, and the support is not fully there. You're saying that you want to have ESPN being lifted by Malika Andrews, but this is the type of comments that she makes. When to chase people away. Now I can see why people are heading towards FS1. You know?
Well, I've been watching a lot
Hey.
of Undisputed on the first take.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm watching First Take, but for other sports, but for the basketball, I'm like, you know what? I'm a free agent at the moment.
Exactly.
But the one which will have my soul, like you said, bruh, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Sir
And those guys,
Chuck
they're
Barkley.
entertaining.
Bro.
They're funny. On top of being funny, entertaining, IQ
Factual.
basketball,
It's
facts.
there. It's there.
Yo,
So that's the premier basketball show at the moment.
Yeah.
bruh.
Definitely. I think as well they have the free will, if I could say, to take shots at ESPN and FS1 and know that it's not going to get backlash. Because the fans are going to back up. It's like, okay, might have been offside what he said, but you know what?
and Charles Barkley has the ticket to
I
say
love it.
anything you want.
I was watching
That
some
nigga
other.
will say anything.
I was watching. So there's two things actually of Charles Barkley that came to mind. So yesterday, I don't know, for some reason, like LeBron's thing came up, and then he was speaking about how the headband has come up. And then there was a point where the headband was chrome like this, and I was just like, nah, Charles, you gotta chill the fuck out with this.
Come home.
Come on. Then there's the other one where him and Shaq, and you know when Shaq puts up the paper like this, it's a mess. So now Charles was apparently doing this with the wheelchair when Anthony Davis, I think, got wheeled over in the NBA. So now Shaq is talking and Kenny's giving some like insight or whatever, then Charles is apparently doing this. Then Ernie's like, Shaq, why are you laughing? He's like, Ernie, I'm laughing at Chuck right now. And Charles like, I ain't do nothing, and he puts his hand in and he slides them down.
The best with check is like, say it again, Chuck, say it again.
So they go Chuck. Nah, those guys are the goats, bro. Like honestly, I think basketball is in a good place. It's going to be entertaining for the next couple of years, bro. And hopefully they bring like some crazy storylines to us so that we can actually enjoy. But yeah, Owens, any parting words from you guys? I've had a blast today chopping it up.
One more question.
Yeah.
Who killed them?
Oi, oi. Ah, Victor, dog. It's pretty easy.
Yeah,
pretty
definitely
easy.
Victor. I think your top three.
I don't think Scoot is going to have a chance against Victor, unfortunately, just because of the situation. Popovich, all of that. So
But he'll do good.
he'll do good.
He will do good. He's strong. That boy's built. That boy's built. I don't
Not
know.
like Russell.
Yeah, that's a scary thing.
He's like a Russell.
That's a scary thing.
Ah, but though you can be built like Russell, but if you're going up against flipping Kareem or Walter Stolt, bro, like, ish. It's tough, man. Genetics are a real thing hey, in life, eh? 7 foot, 6 foot something,
Yeah,
bro.
and he has handles. He'll cross you.
Ah, it's difficult.
Did you see the shot where he threw a 3-pointer and they still ran back?
Ran back.
Oh, god damn.
That was nice.
Yeah, the rookie of the year is Wemby's to use. It's definitely his to use. Everyone else is, I think, they're going to be filling in second, third place, honestly. I feel.
But that's not to say that they're not good players. It's just Victor's different gravy, bro. Different gravy.
The PR is there. He's a Muscle TV.
I think he will handle it. I think that'll be well. Yeah, but we'll see. I know there's other guys that are quite good coming up.
Chad is coming.
Yeah,
Chet
yeah,
Holmgren.
is coming in, yeah.
Technically a rookie.
Yeah, technically a rookie. Someone's pulling the whole Ben Simmons there.
I think you see that's the perfect way to end it now, because that guy, I, and he fumbled Maya Chama as well, so it's fine, really. Anyways, guys, it's been a great episode.
Thanks, boys.
Thanks for coming through, man. And yeah, man, hopefully we can chop it up again, maybe mid-season NBA, and once it's done,